last night I was scrolling through Facebook and I see this live footage of downtown Dallas, police cars everywhere, hearing bullets being shot off, and then you find out the next day that, what was it, 5 officers died?
Yeah, I think 5 died. Like 11 total injured with the dead and injured or something like that.
Man, that happened yesterday. That's terrible. Could you imagine?
Nah, that's ridiculous.
Out protesting, and the officers were there trying to protect the protesters when the shots were being fired off from supposedly a sniper.
Yeah.
Did you see the shootings where the officers shot the guy point blank on the ground, and then the other guy gets pulled over and gets shot?
I saw one of the videos. I just watched it today. I mean, I didn't see the stories, but I hadn't watched any of the videos. I saw one today. I think it was the one where they was on the ground.
Man, smartphones are changing our reality. We're getting to see footage actually take place of real events that are controversial because of technology. It'd be nice if things could just be peaceful, just everybody enjoy themselves, but it don't seem to be possible.
That's never been possible throughout time, you know what I mean?
If you think about it logically, though, it should be.
Well, yeah, assuming that
nowadays, with the infrastructure we got, the ability that we got to do what we can, I just think that quite a bit is possible that we don't seem to choose.
Yeah, but you can't control people's personalities and depending on what that person's been through or their outlook on life, man. It's like you can't dictate morals or nothing like that.
The job of officers is to protect the people. I heard somebody say that when officers come into our neighborhood, they are the authority to us. And when they come into your neighborhood, you're the authority over them.
Cutting out, I didn't hear it. I just heard bits and pieces of it.
Basically, they were just talking about the different dynamic of the officer's role and how they're perceived in a community. When you go to like an affluent white neighborhood, and it's like the officers work for those people.
Yeah.
And so then when you go into the lower income areas, it's like the police try to look over like they are above the people.
Well, I can understand part of that because, I mean, I've had plenty of run-ins with police back in the day and shit. And I used to bitch about getting profiled for driving a lowrider or this or that, you know what I mean? But, I mean, he's still the same person, but I don't project that certain image like I used to, and I sure as fuck don't get messed with them. Never I did deserve to get messed with. I earned that shit, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Just talking about the feelings of the people for the officers in their community. One of them is like scared when the other one is like the boss.
Right.
And the officers should be the same role in all the communities. Like in terms of like the officers work for everybody. We pay them to protect us.
Yeah. It would be it could be the same in every community if there wasn't fucking higher crime sections in the cities and nicer, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, there's definitely different types of activities.
A cop that patrols far out east as opposed to someone who fucking patrols south side or north side or inner city shit.
Yeah.
Like, dude, all the different things at once, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I know if I was a cop and I was in a rough part of the city where you know shit goes down, I'd definitely be more on edge and fucking ready to react to whatever might come my way. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm not justifying any type of crazy murders or nothing like that, but just general fucking...
They're just saying like you shouldn't be an officer in that community if you're not familiar with the community you're serving, because you shouldn't be showing up to work having to be on edge and scared when you're at work, you should be aware, understanding of the community, and relate in a way that you may be able to take that edge off.
Yeah, I mean, they can always control how they project themselves, but they just can't control whatever comes their way.
That's true. Not all cops are the same, and there's a lot of good cops, but there's some of them that aren't so good.